Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on NIO just 4 days ago. Let me show you in details. On July the 30th of this year, basically 5 days ago. And the price of this asset was at $4.33. We were at this very point. And I told you that I don't see basically any setups for NIO. That is why if you want to catch its next short-term movement, you better stay aside of any trades. Because my main assumption was that we have all the chances to break this range of support. And the next crucial range of 0.786 at $4.15. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of NIO. We were at this point, we went slightly above its previous point, and then we had a huge drop to the downside that broke with the flying colors both of these ranges of support. And guys, this signal is quite scary. I told you that we might even retest the range, the swing low of this asset at $3.61. And in my technical analysis, I will show you what we should expect next, and potentially we have even a potential setup for NIO. But everything in just several minutes. And guys, this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. On top of that, guys, and it is the most lucrative offer. For now, there is not so many people inside the Discord group. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you. And it is pretty much one-on-one training for the value of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. And I think it is quite fair deal.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and again, let's take a look at its price action. And with this breakout, we have all the chances to retest the previous swing low that was set in mid of April of this year. But will it be this straight movement to the downside? I have a lot of doubts. That is why wait for my technical analysis in just several minutes. And for now, let's continue with fundamental news. Unfortunately, we don't have any updates from analytic firms in regard to the price target of NIO for the next 12 to 18 months. And we have a consensus analyst price target at $7.55, which implies about 86.3% of upside potential. On top of that, guys, we have quite scary signals from the list of institutional investors. First of all, again, this chart of institutional ownership of NIO's shares, NIO depository receipts. And as you can see, we have the lowest level ever of NIO stocks, which belongs to institutional investors. This means a lot of investors got rid of their position, and the most recent activity shows pretty much the same. As you can see, some companies reduced its position quite substantially by 50 to 39%. Some companies reduced it for 100%. All the red rows indicate that these companies closed their positions. Several companies added to their position a little bit, but in general the sentiment is quite bearish. And guys, you have to keep in mind that these filings, these deals were made not at these dates. It is just filing dates of the deal. The real deals were made at least 45 days prior. This means for now we potentially might anticipate this short-term bounce to the upside, and we might even catch this bounce. In just several minutes I will show you how we can do it, but for now let's take a look on the recent news. So we are on cnvpost.com, and this article was published just yesterday, and it's titled NIO adds 19 swap stations in July, on track to reach 50 millionth service milestone within days. And here's the NIO's new swap stations by month. As you can see, they newly added not so many stations compared to the previous year, and the total number is not increasing in a high pace. That is why, guys, I think NIO is trying to save some of their money because they have extremely high capital expenditures. And in a minute, I will show you in which direction this money might go. On top of that, let me show you their delivery numbers. NIO delivers 20,498 vehicles in July, third consecutive month above 20,000 mark. And this is a very good sign because it is basically the third month in a row, and it never happened before, as you can see. And this means we might anticipate quite substantial improvements in their fundamentals for the next earnings report. And I think we are in quite interesting position right now. Guys, take a look right here. We are on price chart of NIO, and if you click on this tiny icon, you can see this news that was published in Benzinga just 2 days ago. What's going on with NIO shares today? And let me show you this quite interesting fact. A supplier statement reportedly suggested that NIO is constructing 2 new vehicle assembly plants named F3 and F4. Miracle Automation Engineering revealed that it has secured the contract for NIO's F3-1 final assembly mainline conveyor project, reported CNV Post. This project represents a further depending on its partnership with NIO following the F4 assembly conveyor line project. And guys, this is the potential path where all the money from swap stations might go, because in general NIO has quite substantial amount cash on hands, and they don't have any problems to finance their activity for next, I guess, 12 or even more months. And that is why they are improving their position on the market. And guys, take a look right here. Again, we are on cnvpost.com. The most recent news that was published just 15 hours ago is following. NIO Onward expects to see first production car roll offline in mid-August, rolls out charging map. And all these news combined with the negative sentiment, with the delay of at least 45 days from their institutional investors, might lead us to the conclusion that we might have at least a short-term bounce. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, definitely we have all the chances to hit $3.61 mark. Its previous lowest point that was set on April 19th of this year. But I don't think that we might have a straight line to this level. And even if it is a straight line to the downside, basically drop to the downside from its current range for about 10%, this movement might indicate that we can accumulate a long position with anticipation of a huge bounce, because in general from this top we have consistent lower lows, and from this top till current date it lost about 19% of its value. And the lower this asset goes to this range of support, it might be up to 28% of downside potential from its swing high, the more chances we have to see the bounce that will unload entire structure. I don't encourage you to buy NIO right here for the medium-term perspective, because we still have a chance to break this range. But two possibilities of the upcoming days might lead from the current analysis. You can accumulate your position if you are long-term holders, if you just want to buy and forget about these stocks, or if you anticipate a short-term bounce to the upside. And this will lead to quite lucrative trade that might lead if your average price might be somewhere at $3.8. And the bounce, let me show you the potential level of this bounce. If I pull Fibber retracement tool from the top to the bottom, and if we land somewhere lower, we have to adjust this tool to the lower ranges. From this point we might land, we might have a bounce to 0.236 and 0.382 levels, and which implies from our current range from 4.4% all the way up to 8.25%, with a downside potential of less than 3%. Definitely it is a decent setup, and if you have even more experience in this type of trades, you can accumulate all the way down to the range of about $3.61, which leads to even more lucrative gains. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.